Now, if you're like me and you own a motor vehicle, you would be aware of the upfront financial commitment to buy that car. You'd also be aware of the ongoing financial commitment to keep that car serviced, maintained and registered. So imagine for a second what the financial commitment would be if you owned a truck or a bus. It's gonna be a lot. Now, if you ever needed a truck or a bus for a day or a week, you're not gonna go out and buy one, are you? You're gonna rent one, and normally it would come with a driver. It's gonna cost you even more money. But imagine if you could rent a truck or a bus for a day or a week and drive it yourself. Well, you can, and it's gonna save you heaps. Well, today I'm gonna show you how hiring a bus or a truck and driving it yourself can not only be the best financial option, but in the long term, when you need something for the short term that's big, it's also the best solution. Damon, how are you?
How you going, Aaron?
I'm good, mate. Now this is what I would call a bus. Can't wait to go for a drive. Let's do it.
All on board.
Fleet Spec Hire, formerly McLaren's Hire and Drive, is a family-owned and operated company that started way back in 1990, specialising in the hire of buses. 22 years on and they're still hiring buses, but nowadays you can choose from a 12-seater minibus to a massive mine site-ready 46-seater. Plus you can rent trucks now off Fleet Spec Hire. They have more than 25 different options, from a 2-tonne 4x4 to a 16-tonne tipper. 22 years of experience has given Fleet Spec Hire time to develop into one of the mining and construction industry's most respected fleet hire companies. By building on experience, reinvesting and remaining self-sufficient, they have been able to offer service and hire solutions for every job, big or small. From their hand-picked fleet of more than 120 buses and trucks to their in-house maintenance program that ensures all their buses and trucks do as they should and are as safe as they can be, to their in-house award-winning customer service, you'll get more than just a short-term solution at Fleet Spec Hire. Now, Damon, you head up Fleet Spec Hire, so your story is important to me and of course your customers. I want to know about it.
Yeah, look, Fleet Spec Hire started in 1990. My father started the business as McLaren Hire and Drive at that stage. It was just a mechanical workshop with just a small number of buses. He passed away in 2000, so I took over the business at that time and just really restructured it, started again. It had gone through some hard times. Obviously, starting at a young age, I was able to see where I could take the business and being willing to grow it to what it is today. We pride ourselves on knowing our equipment, providing current model, new, well-serviced equipment, and obviously just the customer service. Our staff are all fully trained in what they offer, and then the backup service. If there is an issue, you've got someone answering the phone on the other line. The business started off just providing vehicles or buses to more the domestic market and tourism. It's now growing into more mining and construction, but certainly we don't forget where we came from and what got us started. So there's just a broader range now of what we can provide. The procedures that we've got in place to be able to get vehicles on site, mining sites, has flowed right through. So we're providing that same customer service and safety to everyone that hires off us.
Now, time for the money question, Damon. What makes hiring a better option over buying?
Well, it's simple, Aaron. If you need a piece of equipment and you're not using it every day, you hire it. And when you're finished with it, you can return it and save yourselves heaps of bucks.
So it's that simple?
It certainly is.
Most businesses would be more than satisfied to have seen the success and grown as Fleet Spec Hire has. But not them, because their self-imposed expectations for the years to come far exceed the achievements of the company thus far. And it's this drive and charisma that guarantees they will not only meet, but also exceed the needs of every single customer. Thanks, Damo. So there you go. If you need a bus or a truck for a short period of time, don't buy one, hire one from Fleet Spec Hire. Because when you're done with it, or you don't need it, you just give it back. It's that simple. To find out more, go to fleetspekhire.com.au or follow the links from Zoom TV.